Gina and Wellette. We are here. I'm about to show you what I eat for breakfast in the morning. If you're trying to, well, it depends on you and your own personal goals that you're setting. I don't know if you work out or if you want to change your diet or whatever, but with me, I work out at least 5 days a week, and I am aiming, like, I have a really bad diet, as I told you in a previous video, and I'm aiming to improve my diet. And one of the best ways to do that, of course, or one of the only ways, is to actually watch what you're eating. If you want to just lose weight and change only what you're eating, then you want to watch your calorie intake. So in my case, I weigh 168, it might be more now. I weigh 168 pounds. So what I would do is I would take 168 into 12, whatever that amount comes up to is how many calories I can eat in a day. And that's to maintain my weight. If I eat more than that, if I go over that caloric intake without any exercise, I'll gain weight. If I take in that many calories a day without any exercise, I'll maintain my weight. So if you cut that caloric intake without any exercise, you'll lose weight. So one way, my dog is acting up. One way to do that is if you take 500 calories off of the total amount of caloric intake, you'll lose a pound a week if you change nothing else. If you take 1,000 calories off, you'll lose 2 pounds a week without changing anything else but how many calories you intake in a day. I am trying to take in at least about 1,250 calories a day, and I like to have breakfast as my main part, the biggest meal of my day. So my breakfast normally is between 450 to 600 calories depending on what I have available to cook with. The meal that I'm going to show you is just a spinach and egg mixture with cheese that I eat every morning or most mornings if I don't have a bowl of cereal. But this is my favorite breakfast, and I'm just going to show you how to cook it. First, we have some olive oil. You can use grapeseed oil, olive oil, any of your favorite oils. You want to keep in mind that oil does have calories as well. This particular oil, I use it just as my non-stick, so it won't stick. Food won't stick to the pan. This is a Pam olive oil, and as you can see, it has it has 0 calories. So I take it and I spray my pan. I put my heat on low, and I eat 2 eggs. These eggs are 70 calories an egg. So this is 140 calories. Sorry. My spinach, this is about 20 calories worth of spinach. I take it and I just dump it into the pan and kind of saute it. Let me grab a fork. Should have had this. I just saute the spinach in the oil. Just until it kind of cooks down a bit. Once it's cooked down, as you can see, I take my egg and I just cook that in. Doesn't always crack the best. And I stir it. You think so? I don't really like salt. Pepper? Yeah. I mean, we can. I typically, Wylette just made a suggestion on salt and pepper. I'm not a big salt fan or a big pepper fan. I don't season my food. I normally let it come with whatever seasonings there are in it already. A lot of my friends complain like, oh, you like your food bland. No, I like to taste the natural food. But in this case, if you want to, you can go ahead and sprinkle a little salt and pepper on it to your taste. Okay, now the eggs are cooked to my liking. If you like your eggs a little harder, please feel free to cook them longer. I like my eggs as such. I take my cheese and I just sprinkle it on top. Turn down my heat and let that cook in. Then I turn off the heat completely, and while the cheese is melting onto the eggs, I'm going to grab a croissant. These croissants are about 280 something calories, 281 calories. So if you are not a big bread eater, I mean, you can change this out. You can have bagels, Egg McMuffins, whatever your choice in bread is, you can. You just want to keep in mind that your calories, this is going to be a bulk of your calories just because it is bread. With the bagels, I think the bagels are 110 calories. Egg McMuffins are probably less than that. So you just want to take that into consideration when you're preparing your meal. Me, I like a croissant, a buttery croissant. Okay, and I just warm mine up in the microwave. I don't put any butter or anything on it. I give it about 25 seconds in the microwave. I normally end up taking it out before the 25 seconds is up. After about 15 seconds, it's nice and warm and soft. I then come back. You can open it if you want. I typically don't. I take my eggs. Put it on top. Get a bowl. And this bowl is for my watermelon. You can have any fruit. You don't necessarily have to eat watermelon. I eat whatever fruit I have in the house. Like I buy bananas, apples, grapes, pineapples, whatever fruit you want. Watermelon, this is like 40 calories, maybe less. You can burn this off walking. And I have about a cup of watermelon. And I also have a glass of orange juice. If you don't, orange juice is somewhere between 100 calories, 120 calories. Great to have, great for your vitamin C intake. If you don't have orange juice, you can drink, or don't like orange juice or don't want orange juice, you can drink apple juice, grapefruit juice, cranberry juice. You can even drink water. When I run out of juice, I don't run to the store and buy some more. I get some water. That's mainly, outside of my orange juice in the morning, water is what I drink throughout the remainder of the day. I don't typically indulge in too many sodas or pops or anything like that. So I'm going to grab a glass of orange juice and I'll give you a show. Alright, and here is our orange juice. This is 8 ounces of orange juice, or juice. Like, in 8 ounces, let me see. This is one of my favorite drinks. It's a mango drink, In a serving size of 8, there's 120 calories. When you're thinking about your caloric intake, look at the serving size and make sure that you're actually eating the serving size. Don't eat over the serving size and say, well, it only says 120 calories, and you've had 3 8-ounce glasses. Of course, you've taken in like 500 calories, or 400. So, I mean, this is it. This is what I eat in the morning before I go to work. And it's really quick. It's really simple. It takes about 10 minutes to make, as you saw, 10 minutes or less. Eat it, brush my teeth, get in the shower, go to work, and I'm actually full, and it lasts until lunch. I normally don't need a snack between my 8 a.m. meal to noon or 1 o'clock. I'll eat lunch, and then after that I'll eat a snack right before I eat dinner.